my gosh, is this Audrey? I hope I got your number right. It's Isabella. Hello? Is anybody there? I have something important to ask. Hello, I am sorry, but who is this? I don't seem to have an Isabella saved into my phone. How did you get this number? You don't remember me. That is so mean. How could you forget all the fun we had together? I'm sorry, I don't remember you. Would you mind reminding me where I should know you from? I'm Josh's mom. Josh's mom. Oh, do you mean the Josh that went to Miller Daycare? The one in the same class as Alex? You're that Josh's mom. Yes, that's right. I'm that Josh's mom. I can't believe you forgot me. I'm almost hurt, you know. I'm really sorry that your name didn't ring any bells. After all, it has almost been, 3 years or something since then? Now they don't even go to the same schools, so I guess it had just slipped my mind. Sorry about that. Yeah, I don't really know much about what your kid is up to right now. But anyways, I had a tiny little favor that I really need to ask you. Oh, all right then. How can I help you? Would you mind if I dropped Josh off at yours so you could watch him for a bit? I'm sorry, you want me to babysit your son for you? And his little sister, if that's okay. I have 2 kids now. The little one is named Sophie. You want me to babysit both of your kids? I am sorry, but I really don't think I can do that for you. Besides, we've moved since the last time I saw you. Oh, I already knew all of that. You did. Yeah! Don't you live by Disney theme park or something now? Man, that has got to be awesome. I'm so jealous. I mean, you're next to one of the best Disney attractions in the whole world. That is really insane. I bet that you and your family must go there and have fun all the time. No, just because we live nearby doesn't mean we're always going to Disney. Maybe just a couple times a year if we can manage it around everything else. Anyways, I'd heard that you'd moved to one of the neighborhoods in the closest school district to the park. So I did some searching and finally figured it out. Sorry, what exactly did you figure out? Well, you have kind of a unique name, which really narrowed it down for me. So I opened up some maps, did some research online, and I finally narrowed it down to this house. Wait, this house? Are you already here? Of course I am. I'm actually about to go to Disney Park myself, which is why I want you to look after my kids for a bit. No, I'm sorry. I cannot do that for you. Besides, wouldn't it be much better if you took your kids with you and enjoyed the time together? Children love theme parks. I don't see why you wouldn't take them. Well, duh! But the reason I can't take them is because I want to spend some quality time there, just my boyfriend and I. Wait, boyfriend? But I thought you were married. Well, I guess if you really want to put labels and that sort of stuff on things, then it'd be more accurate to say my clandestine lover. You're what now? The only reason I brought my kids all the way out here with me was because my husband told me I had to watch them today. He didn't even ask me. Can you believe that? I am sorry, but why exactly do you think I would want to be involved in this? I really don't want anything to do with your affair, especially not helping you carry it out. Oh, Audrey, what are you talking about? And after all this time, I was really hoping we would still be friends. Were we ever really friends? Why else would I think to come and ask you for your help if I didn't see you as my friend? I was wondering that myself, but you know, it really doesn't matter right now because I want you to turn around and get away from my house. Even if you knock on my door, I am not going to be taking your kids into my house. Oh, perfect. Thanks so much for agreeing to watch over them. What? No. Did you even read what I just sent you? Oh no. Don't tell me you still haven't even noticed. What kind of babysitter are you? I left my kids on your front porch about 15 minutes ago now. You did what? Do you have any idea what time it is right now? Are you crazy? Well, anyways, we're already inside the park, so it's a little late to do anything about it now. Okay, anyways, I gotta go. I need to spend some time with my boyfriend. Wait! Don't go yet, this is important. What is it now? Well, I just checked outside and your kids weren't there. Wait, what did you just say? I'm standing on the porch right now, but I don't see anyone. Are you really sure that you dropped them off at the right address? Okay, come on now, there's no need to try and trick me. Before I dropped them off, I checked in your mailbox to make sure the names were the same. I get that you don't want to babysit, but honestly, there is no need to lie to try to get out of it. I'm not lying. There really is nobody here. Okay, look, I was trying to be nice, but let me lay it out for you here. If you don't babysit my kids for me tonight, I'll tell your husband about you-know-what. You know what? And just what am I supposed to know about? Come on now, you can't play dumb with me. I know too much already. What on earth are you talking about? I literally have no idea what this is about. What are you getting out of playing dumb, huh? You're wasting all the time I have with my boyfriend here. Anyways, I'm turning off my phone now. Wait, no, this isn't a game, I'm being serious. Anyways, I'll come pick them up the day after tomorrow. Excuse me? You'll pick them up when? What's the big deal? It's only 2 days. You should be able to handle that. I'm serious. Your kids aren't here. I don't know where they are. Sure. Bye-bye. Jerry, are you there? Are you off work already? I need to talk to you.
Yeah, the conference ended for the day just a bit ago. I'm just getting back to the hotel where I'm staying at now. What's up?
There is a serious emergency.
Wait, what? What happened? Is everything okay?
Well, this woman whose kid used to go to the same daycare as Alex suddenly messaged me out of nowhere saying that she wanted me to watch her 2 kids. I tried telling her no, but then she told me that she already left her kids on our doorstep and drove off.
Wait, what? Who is this person? Are they insane? So she brought her kids all the way from our old neighborhood to our new address and just left her kids there?
That's what she said, but when I went outside to check our front porch, there was nobody there. Just to be safe, I got in the car and drove around the block, but I never found any lost-looking kids.
What do you think happened to them?
But honey, that's still not all. The whole reason this lady wanted me to watch her kids in the first place was because she wanted to spend the day at Disney with someone she's having an affair with.
The plot thickens. What a mess.
I know, right? And I still don't really have all the details. But I told her that there was no sign of her kids anywhere, and she just refused to believe me. Then she told me that I was annoying her and that she was going to turn her phone off.
Wow, this is crazy. I don't even know where to start. What is the crazy lady's name?
Well, I was never really all that close to her, but I know that her name is Isabella. And that she has 2 kids, a son named Josh and a daughter named Sophie.
A lady named Isabella with kids named Josh and Sophie. I feel like I might know this person from somewhere, but I can't remember where.
Do you have any idea at all where you might?
Just one moment. I need to think. I got it! Now I remember. It was my class reunion I went to last year.
You saw her there?
I'll tell you all about it later, but I have someone who might be able to corroborate this. I need to call them real quick.
Of course. Meanwhile, I'll keep looking for those poor little kids.
I'll get back to you soon.
Okay, good luck with everything. Oh, Audrey! Guess who's back? And we had just the most amazing time at Disney Park. We made so many amazing memories together. It was just a truly magical time. We're on our way back now, though, so please get my kids ready. Ah, Isabella. Glad you thought to reach out to me again. Well, of course, you do have my kids after all, and thank you so much for watching over them. None of this would have been possible without your help. Like I told you the other day, I never once had your kids at my house, and I certainly don't have them here right now. I was trying to warn you. Wait, so... No, it can't be. You mean the kids have just been on their own the past 2 days? What is wrong with you? I trusted you with them and you let them wander off? Do you know what I will do to you if anything has happened to them? Are you even paying attention to what I'm saying? They were never here in the first place. Stop lying to me. I checked, okay? When I left them at your place, I looked at your mail and made sure I had the right address. Well, I'm sure that you did, but when you looked up Disney World, I'm assuming you looked up the one in California, right? Yeah, obviously. Where else would I look? I knew that you moved there. That was the whole reason I was looking into the neighborhoods around there in the first place. That's why I know for a fact that I dropped off my kids at your house. I thought so. How should I put this? Yes, I do live near a Disney park, but not the one in California. We moved to Florida, so we live near that park. Huh? You mean Disney Planet? You moved all the way across the country? That's right. About 3 years ago, my husband's company offered him a position in Florida. They even paid for us to move. Wait a second. So that means that the Audrey whose house I left my kids at was... Isabella, are you sure you remember my full name? Well, sure. You're Audrey Livingston, right? That name is not even close. Wait, what? Then what is your name? Who even are you? This is just a hunch of mine, but I seem to remember one other mother from the daycare with the name Audrey, and I think her last name actually was Livingston. Are you kidding me? So basically, I think you just left your kids in front of this totally different lady's house. So then, wait. That means that neither of us have any idea where my kids really are? No, there's no need to worry about that now. What? What happened now? Do you know something? Well, I'm actually here with your husband right now. Huh? You're with Jim? Yes. In fact, I didn't know any of this until the other day, but your husband and my husband actually used to be classmates in high school. I never knew that! I guess both of their parents lived in the same school district, so they both ended up going to the same place. And when I told him the names of your kids, it finally all came back to him that he and your husband reconnected at the class reunion last year. So, of course, he reached out to Jim, who reached out to a police station near Disney Park and explained what had happened. Well, not long after that, the police were able to call him back and tell him that they'd found the children and were watching over them at the station. So then, you're saying that my husband... Yes, he knows all about your affair and what you've done now, including that part about this whole trip being an elaborate plot to spend time with your lover. How could you be so cruel? Well, we'll see how you like it when I expose all of your dirty little secrets. My dirty little secrets like what? Like about the fact that you had an affair 3 years ago yourself. Excuse me, I have no idea what you're talking about. Don't lie, I saw it. I saw what happened between you and Parker Fields from the daycare. I really don't think you know what you're saying right now. I know that you'd invite him home when you thought no one was around. Well, I was. And this is how I'll take you both down. see how you like it when your husband knows about your affair. Wait, is that really what you think happened? That's right. I know the truth, so you better prepare for my revenge. Parker is just my little brother. Wait, come again? He's your little brother. How can that be? Well, around that time 3 years ago, Parker had just moved to the area and was living by himself. So I would invite him to our house now and then for dinner and to catch up with him. No, that can't be right. I thought I had an ace in the hole. That I'd just have to threaten to expose your affair and you'd watch my kids. Well, I never even had them in the first place, so... But wait, if my husband knows about the affair, then... Oh no. Oh right, that reminds me. Your husband has a message for you. Oh God. He said that he's going to be divorcing you, that he plans to take the kids, and that you shouldn't bother going back home. Ouch, that sounds really rough. My condolences. This can't be happening to me. I don't get it. It wasn't supposed to be like this. It's not fair. Anyways, now that we've cleared up the whole business of my affair, do you have anything else to say for yourself? What should I do? I don't have anywhere to go. My life is over. That really isn't any of my concern. But wait, you can't just leave things here. Actually, I can. Bye. After that, Isabella still tried going to her old house, but found that the locks had been changed and that her key no longer worked. Her kids were furious about being left in the middle of some unknown town, and both shouted that they hated their mother when they saw her. That was, of course, followed by a divorce and her husband getting custody of the children, which was, of course, accompanied by a hefty fine for child support. Afterwards, Isabella was disinherited by her parents, who were furious at her, and finally the man she was cheating with broke up with her for being too high maintenance. Now she lives all alone in a crappy little apartment where she cries every day while eking out a pitiful existence. And while I was never really hurt by any of this, I can't help but wonder about the sheer number of coincidences and miscalculations necessary to bring about such a strange story.
Hey, Cody, it's been a week since we last talked about it. Can you sign the divorce paper already? I'm gonna put Mia down for bed early tonight, so maybe we can do it then?
You mean it's only been a week? You have to realize that it came out of the blue for me. You gotta give me some time to properly think about this.
I want a divorce.
I know that.
So what's the point of giving you some time to think?
Maybe nothing, but are you sure we can't work things out anymore? If it's something I did wrong, you can tell me and I'll fix it, so please, can you give this a second thought?
This is the result of me thinking for a long time. And it's not because you did anything wrong.
Then why?
Like I told you the other day, it's me. I just don't have any feelings for you anymore.
That just means that you don't find me attractive as a man anymore, right?
I guess.
How about as a person? Don't you still love me like family? Or can you not stand me so much that we can't even live together anymore?
No, it's not like that, but I think this would happen sooner or later. I gave this a lot of thought too, you know. Mia is only 5, and it would be better for her if I could find a way to work things out as a family. But I couldn't.
Please give me a bit more time with her. At least until she's old enough.
Old enough? What exactly do you mean by old enough?
Like high school, maybe?
So you're asking me to live with someone I don't love for that long? Isn't that a living hell for both me and Mia? Wouldn't it be better for her if we just did this while she's still young?
I'm sorry. I let my selfish desire get the best of me.
No, I'm sorry too. Even though you're a good husband and a good father for Mia, this is all happening because of my feelings, so I'm really sorry, Cody.
I guess there really isn't anything I can say to change your decision anymore, is there?
No.
Okay, I will sign the divorce paper. As for Mia's custody, who should have her?
What do you mean who? Of course she's coming with me. She's only 5 years old. It's always better to stay with the mother while they're young. And you can't be with her during the day even if you take her.
You might be right, but I can always look for daycare or a babysitter.
No, definitely not. I don't want to compromise my time with Mia. I promise I will raise her properly, and I have no intention to look for a new relationship for a while. I will prioritize her at least until she's in elementary school. And I will only start thinking about work or relationship after that.
I'm planning on using as much time as I can for Mia too. And I'm sure my parents would be more than happy to help as well.
You do realize that I'm Mia's mom and I gave birth to her, right?
Yes, and I'm her dad!
We are not the same. I carried her inside me for 9 months. I'm the one who had to be in labor. Even if we were to fight over her custody, they will always favor the mother anyways. I will make sure to set up frequent visitation for you two to meet, so can't we just agree on this?
Fine.
I know you care about her deeply, so I will make sure to still ask for your opinions on how to raise Mia. And don't worry, I will make sure she knows you are her father.
Okay, I guess it could be worse. You can have her custody then.
Thanks. Let's talk about the details on alimony and child support later when you come home. I know you're in the middle of work right now, so...
Yeah, I should go back. Say hi to Mia for me. Hey, Jessica, about this month's visitation. How long do I have to wait until you let me see Mia? It's already the middle of the month and I still haven't heard anything from you.
I'm sorry, I haven't been feeling well enough to reach out.
Oh, are you sick? Are you okay? I can take care of Mia until you feel better if that's the case.
No, it's okay, it's not that bad. I'm getting better now anyway.
Well, you could have at least replied to my texts then.
Sorry, I just forgot. Oh, but this month might not work for us actually.
Why not?
We're planning on visiting my parents for a while.
I see. How long are you planning on staying there for?
Well, I haven't decided on the exact dates, but probably about a month.
What, that long?
Yep, because it'll be difficult to have a long holiday like this once Mia's in school, and I'm planning on going back to work pretty soon, so this might be our last chance to relax together for a while.
I see.
But because we have to skip this month, I promise to let you spend more time with her next month.
I guess that works. But please keep your promise this time. I am paying for her child support after all. I'm doing my part.
Of course! I really appreciate you supporting us. I get to stay with her at home because of that.
Even if we are apart, I'm still her dad. I'm just doing my fair share, so you don't need to thank me.
I do hear a lot of stories about ex-husbands not paying any child support. So I guess I'm very fortunate and I shouldn't take this for granted.
Well, those guys are wrong for not supporting their children.
Yeah, I guess so. Hey, Cody, I know I'm not in a position to ask you for anything when I haven't even been able to set up your visitations, but can I ask you for a favor?
Favor?
You know how I told you that I wasn't feeling well for a while? The medical bills haven't been cheap because of that. And oftentimes I wasn't well enough to even prepare any meals, so I had to order takeout. Because of that, we're pretty tight this month, and I was wondering if you could help us a little more this time?
What? I thought I'm giving you more than enough every month. And aren't you receiving childcare from the government as well?
I'm sorry.
That's not really answering my questions. So, how much do you need then?
You're helping me?
I don't have a choice. I have to think about Mia.
Oh, thank you. $300 should cover everything for now.
Okay, I will wire that amount later.
Oh, thank you. I really appreciate it.
It's only this time. Also, when are you planning on moving out from that condo? I'm still paying for the mortgage there, so I'd like to sell it as soon as possible.
I am looking for a place, but I haven't had any luck. But I promise we'll find a place before Mia is in school for sure. Just give me a bit more time, please?
Okay, if that's the case. But I'm not waiting longer than that.
Of course.
Oh, speaking of which, about our neighbors, the Williams.
Oh, what about them?
I bumped into them on the street the other day, and they were wondering why they haven't seen me around lately. But I was in a rush to go meet one of my customers for work, and I didn't have time to explain about our divorce.
I don't think they need to know.
Well, yeah, but I did exchange contact info with Mr. Williams in the past.
Yeah, I guess you helped him with his computer once.
Yeah, that's why I kind of felt obligated to let him know.
But Mia and I wouldn't stay here for much longer. I don't think it's necessary at this point. I will let them know if they ask me directly, how's that? I don't think we need to go out of our way to tell them about this unless they ask.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Though I do feel bad that I couldn't give them a proper goodbye. But I guess I can talk to them if they ever reach out.
Yeah, I think that's good. Well, I think I should prepare to put Mia in bed soon. I'll make sure to set up a video call for you to talk with her sometime.
Yeah, thanks. Any time works for me as long as it's not during my work hours.
Hi, Cody. It's been a while. This is your neighbor, Catherine Williams. Hopefully, I have the right number.
What, Mrs. Williams? Yes, you do have the right number, but is everything okay?
I got your number from my husband since this is an emergency. He's away on business and I know the situation better, so...
Emergency?
Yes, you and Jessica both should know that it is very irresponsible to let a 5-year-old stay at home all alone like this. I don't like to interfere and tell you how to raise your child, but this is outrageous. She's here with me right now. It doesn't matter even if you think you have a good reason.
Actually, Mrs. Williams, we got divorced a while ago and I don't live there anymore.
You guys got divorced?
Yes, I wanted to tell you the other day. But I didn't have time to explain things properly since I was on my way to see my customer.
Oh, is that so? I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Don't be. You are right to be upset about this. Could you tell me more about what's happening? Is it true Mia was staying home all by herself? I'm sure Jessica is around, no?
I didn't see her anywhere. I saw Mia playing by herself in the hallway around 3 in the afternoon today. And I asked her what she's doing, but she started crying saying there's nobody home. I felt bad, but I let myself in to make sure there really isn't anyone home. So I left a note saying she'll be here with me and waited until now, but...
You decided to reach out because neither of us came by to pick her up.
Yes, that's right. But I didn't even imagine that you two were broken up. Do you think she left because she was devastated about the divorce? There must have been some important reason for her to leave Mia all alone like this.
I don't think our divorce is the reason, since she's the one who asked for a divorce. That's why I had to move out.
Oh, is that what happened? I'm sorry to hear that. And I apologize for jumping to conclusions.
No, anybody would be shocked to find a 5-year-old being left all alone at home. I'll head over there right now to pick her up.
She's already asleep, but it'll be better if she's with you. I wonder what happened to Jessica, though. Maybe if you check inside the house, you'll find something that I didn't. The house was, a bit unusual, to be honest.
Unusual? What do you mean by that?
It looked like she planned to be away for a while now that I think about it. There were lots of drinks and snacks stacked on the table. And there was trash everywhere.
What?
Anyways, you'll know what I mean if you see it. I think you should go check to see what's going on before you talk to Jessica.
Hey Jessica, it's almost time for my video call with Mia. Are you around? Can I call you now?
Hey, Cody, I'm sorry. Can we skip the call today?
What? Why?
It seems like Mia came down with a cold, so I already put her in bed today.
I see. Can I talk to your parents then? You are still at their place right now, right?
I am, but why do you need to talk to them?
Because I haven't had a chance to properly talk to them during the divorce.
You don't need to. It'll be very awkward for both you and them. So you really don't need to worry about it.
I would still like to talk to them.
They're also saying they'd rather not.
You are lying.
I'm not lying. They really are saying they don't want to.
They're here with me, actually.
What?
So, you lied about staying with your parents.
I'm sorry. I actually went on a trip with a friend. You know how I asked you for a bit more financial help? Because of that, it was difficult for me to tell you about the trip.
Where did you take off to for 2 weeks? Leaving Mia at home all alone? The reason why you couldn't let me talk to her on the video call is because you finally realized that she's not home anymore, correct?
How? Did you take her with you? Is that why she's not home?
Answer my questions. Where have you been for the past 2 weeks?
I'm sorry.
I don't need your apologies right now. Just tell me everything.
The part about me taking a trip with a friend is the truth. And the part about leaving Mia at home by herself as well.
What were you thinking? We are lucky that our neighbor, Mrs. Williams, noticed that Mia is all alone, but what do you think would have happened if she really had to stay all by herself for 2 weeks? Did you really think a 5-year-old can survive?
Well, Mia is pretty mature for a 5-year-old, and I did leave enough food for her, so...
She can't even open a water bottle by herself. And you only left a bunch of snacks, not food. Or do you consider those to be proper meals?
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
I'm going to talk to Child Services about this.
What?
I'm taking custody of Mia as well.
No, please. Please, you can't do that.
You did this to yourself. You shouldn't have asked to take her if you weren't going to be there for her in the first place. You failed as a mother.
Please, I'll give you the custody. So please don't make this into a big deal. Please.
Are you asking me this because you don't want your boyfriend to find out?
How do you know about him?
I searched the house and I went to pick Mia up. You left your old phone you were using while we were married. And I saw that your lock screen was a picture of you and some guy. So, you wanted a divorce because you guys were having an affair, right?
No, it's not like that. It wasn't an affair. He didn't know that I was married.
But you knew that it was an affair.
No, I didn't do anything.
I'm sure I can find out more if I ask the guy. I'm heading over there right now. Tell him that I want to talk to him.
No, please. He doesn't even know that I have a daughter. And he has no idea that I was married. I was going to let you have Mia once he proposed. So please, you can have her. I'll even pay you back some child support payments, so please don't tell him anything.
Did you do all this just to get child support from me in the first place?
No, of course not. I just didn't want to be separated from Mia.
How am I supposed to trust anything you say now? I will never forgive you for leaving Mia at home all alone. I'm definitely holding you accountable for this.
I'm so sorry. I'll never do this ever again.
Of course not! I will never let this happen again.
Yes, so please. Please, leave him out of this. I'm begging you. I will do anything.
Why would I listen to someone who's not my wife nor a proper mother to my child? I don't even think you are a human being for being able to leave a 5-year-old alone like that. You better learn a lesson from betraying and hurting both Mia and I like this. And don't ever call yourself a mother ever again! Right after that, her parents and I went over to her place to confront her directly. The reason why I was able to go there so quickly is because I knew that she would come home on the day we had the video call scheduled. Once we were inside, her father took her phone and made her unlock it to talk to the boyfriend about all this. And we found out that he really had no idea about our marriage or about Mia. After we told him about what Jessica did to Mia, he broke things off with her and told her that he never wants to see her again. Jessica burst into tears after being told that, but her parents kept scolding her, and they made her promise to pay me back some child support, to give me custody and pay child support going forward as well. After that, her parents brought her to their home with them. The reason why they did that is because they couldn't trust that she would pay me back or make the child support payments if she was left unsupervised. I don't know if she's still there with them or not, but she is making payments every month without fail. I asked her parents how she's doing once, but they told me that it's better I don't know. So I haven't asked them since. I don't care what happens to her as long as she stays away from us. As for Mia, it's unfortunate that she had to go through all that while she's so young. But now she's living a happy life with me and my parents. It seems like there were a lot of times she had to be alone when she lived with Jessica. So she followed me around everywhere for a while, but she's settled in now. There's always someone home here now, so I think she's enjoying that. But a shocking experience is hard to shake, even if you are very young. I'm going to do everything in my power to overwrite all those sad and scary memories with happy and fun memories.